Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and this reading I'm going to dive into how successful will Sheldon Whitehouse be in getting dark money out of our political process, out of our democracy. Okay, so forces in motion. Ooh, so he's going to take charge, that's for darn sure. His challenges, or biggest challenge, okay. Five of Swords reversed. I'm going to do two cards here for his plans and actions. Okay. Yay. And then two cards here for how much support he has. Okay. And two cards up here as to what he's attracting. Basically, like successful or not. Like what's hanging over the situation here. Okay, and then I think I'll just do four cards for the future. Well, let's see, how about two for the future and two for the outcome of this project? I think you guys all know who he is and what he's been doing. Okay. So, let's see. Actually, I have quite a bit more room than I thought. Okay, awesome. Okay, so for the situation here, well, he's definitely, like I said, trying to take charge. With the Emperor, it's all about being in his leadership. So I believe this is him being in his leadership. It can also have the hidden message of, trying to expose those who are abusing their leadership or who have abused their leadership in the past. But primarily, of course, this card has to do with gaining respect and being very, stable and dependable. This is like, the dad that shows up for work every day and does everything he can to, take care of things. And if it's a business owner, he's very entrepreneurial, that type of quality. But most of all, very successful. So that, I think, is going to overlay some of these other cards that are, look rather challenging. And things change, so I may have to read on it again later on. But, so of course, like I said, he's going to be in his authority, in his leadership, and he's looking to protect our democracy. That's what this card tells me. And that he's an awesome, great person. He's amazing. His challenge here with the Five of Swords reversed, he's going to have trouble having, people, well, he's going to have somebody trying to exact revenge on him, I think, is the worst, in the worst case scenario. In the best case scenario, there can be a resolution, there will be some compromise and some peace that comes in, and there's going to be lots of communication going to him. I read directionally, and these swords are about communication to him. Okay, so over here in his plans and actions, he's looking for overseas dark money. Of course, I'm going to let these cards influence. And he's looking for justice. His actions, his plans are to get justice, and he's looking overseas for that. I don't think I need to go any further. I think that's right there. It's too concise. So the support, he's going to have lots of teamwork, and they are going to be looking into the dark money that is, deeply entrenched overseas, and especially following the money. This is about following the money, and with the King of Pentacles, of course, this would be a corrupt. He's following the money of all the corruption, and he has lots of teamwork and support. So this could be, other people like, let's see, who might that be? There could be so many of them, way more than 3. Because it takes more than an architect and the sculptor and the planner. It takes more than that to get this done. But I'm thinking like Elizabeth Warren, maybe Bernie Sanders. You guys could remind me of probably a handful of other ones. Who Katie Porter. Who would love to help with that, and maybe even AOC. I think this is a lot of teamwork and a lot of support. And I think this represents somebody, and this could be more than himself, who knows how to follow the money and look for the dark money. So this could be our intelligence community, who knows. I mean, there were 17 different intelligence sources in our intelligence community who knew that Putin was coming after our 2016 election, and that's where all the warnings had come in. So this is actually support in a really good way that has to do with people who tried to control the outcome of our election. People who have been bought and paid for by Russian money, Russian oligarchs, and even the Russian oligarchs at this time are sick of Putin. I mean, it's not going well for him. So that issue could be in there as well. So this is really interesting. Okay, so what's hanging over him as far as success or not? Well, the clue here is that he's going to be looking for people who got out of debt, who were bought and paid for, again, by, foreign money, Russian, Chinese, Saudi Arabian, any other country, any other foreign country that has tried to buy their way into having some power in our democracy, because that's where the money is. Because in a free and fair democracy, there's the opportunity to make money, and so there's more money concentration, I guess, in the USA, and that's why they're trying to get in there. But so this 5 of Pentacles reversed, as far as successful or not, this shows recovery. On another level, it definitely shows recovery. And it shows, lots of improvement. And coupled with this 2 of Cups reversed, that brings in showing the people who, who was in partnership with like who took money to try and get out of debt. I mean, Brett Kavanaugh's in here, right? I'm doing a lot of research on Kavanaugh, and then I'll be reading on him soon. And if there's any other Supreme Court justices you want me to read on, I'll do them as well. But he's next on my list. I've done Clarence Thomas. So, yeah, Kavanaugh's in here. Whoever these partnerships are that are not based in anything loving or caring at all, it's, you know, an imbalance. So he'll be successful in exposing these people. Wow. That's really good to know. Yeah, okay. I don't see anything there, anything more there to read. As far as professionally in his future, well, I don't know that he's going to feel very satisfied, but you know, how far into the future that this to me just looks like it, you know, the next steps coming through with the Nine of Cups reversed. This has maybe even the quality of not feeling good, you know. It can have to do with like going down a dark, you know, like opening up a can of worms or Pandora's box or something that leads you into just this really awful realm. But he's going to be, in the future, he's going to be seeing where people, these cards really go together, where people were relying on people with the dark money, you know, people who took dark money have relied on getting more money that way. I think he's going to be exposing that. Wow. I think he's going to be exposing the greedy ones and the ones who were in debt. You know, we're looking at, what is it, a third of the GOP that is, they're estimating there's a third of the GOP are bought and paid for by Russian money, and they're compromised. So that's what's going to be exposed. People who visited, you know, there were those 15 senators that, there were 8, and then there was another 7. There were 8 that went on the 4th of July of 2018. Ron Johnson's one of them. Ron Johnson is a Russian asset, and he's racist. As is, I'm sure Putin is as well. You know, these people are just greedy and racist, and they're not very smart either. So I think he's going to be exposing that, and the people who were compromised and who needed money and were in debt. You know, so that's what's coming through in the future. And then with the 7 of Pentacles reversed, he might be also exposing how they've mismanaged their resources. And again, like I said, because they're just stupid. They're not, it's not bright what they've done at all. And I think that he's going to be noticing that and seeing that. He might not be as successful as he wants, though, in getting all of them, and he might have to be very, very patient to keep going. And because this is just 2 cards into the future, but the outcome, you know, 2 cards into the future doesn't give us a whole lot. So we'll have to keep an eye on this as it works its way through the court system. Because he's going to keep working it, that's for sure. But then with the outcome, with the Page of Wands, there's going to be lots of news that comes through, and new initiatives, I think, that can get us out of, you know, the darkness that we've been locked in. I think he'll be instrumental in creating new laws that get the dark money out of politics. And, you know, no more creating super PACs. He'll probably be instrumental in getting rid of Citizens United and the Federalist Society. because, you know, that's who we're talking about over here and here. And when the devil comes through reverse, there can be, this can be like a fatal blow to you know, the dark money politics. And dark money, this could be like, you know, the Mercers, and in the past it was the oh, what is it, the Cohn brothers? The guy, yeah, I think. Cohn. One died, I think Charles died, and the other, I don't know, I get it mixed up. I can't keep those two straight. They're not very active anymore. But then again, they may be underneath and we just don't know it. But anyway, all of these types of people are going to be seen. Because we're going to have, I think it's going to eventually create freedom from being controlled. And when the devil comes through reversed, it's the keywords I always remember with this card is like reclaiming our power, taking our power back. So this is a really good card to end on, you know. Yeah, it's the best card in the deck to get reversed when you're looking to reclaim your power. That's what it's all about. And this card is very powerful. This, of course, is the ultimate, you know, justice. And I think he's going to have a lot of support. Notice how, you know, we have a lot of pentacles here. Yeah. Which is, of course, all about the money. So yeah, I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to be instrumental, and I think he's going to be really successful in freeing us from the past. Man. Okay, well, that's all I'm seeing. I don't see any reason to use Kipper or the Lenormand. I think everything is clearly right here. And like I said, of course, I can read on it more into the future later on as things progress. So, okay, well, that's it. Thanks, you guys. Take care. Bye.